So this is basically a landscape update of my NTRAK layouts. Unfortunately, I don't have any trains running because I still have track masked over for some of the painting. Don't have the bridges painted yet, which is kind of what I want to keep the masking for. But I use this acrylic wash technique to make the rocks in the rock faces. Um, Worked really, really well. A guy named the Terrain, um, let's see, the Terrain Tutor. Uh, if you search him on YouTube, you should be able to get um, his that's his technique that I've used here. A couple things that I did. If you travel around any roadway, you'll notice that none of the rocks are all the same color. None of the rocks have same formations. So in this formation here, I was trying to do all those little short layers, kind of like shale layers that are kind of in level, and they don't all kind of work on the same way. But then if you look at some of my other rock faces, like for instance this one over here is more of the smooth rocks, um, and kind of the reddish tinge of actually northern New York. So actually that's kind of where I've kind of got this. And I noticed that every quarter mile you can have a different set of colors and rock formations. So here, one of the cool things I was able to do was when I put the green grass down, I liked how the grass kind of laid on these little shelves here. And I was able to glue that in place by spraying it using Luke Toman's method of first applying some um isopropyl alcohol first to keep everything still, and then spraying with a light layer of diluted Mod Podge to kind of glue everything in place afterwards. But I'm pretty happy with how everything has come out. Again, these are kind of the rock formations that I've created, and they've been done for quite a while, but I kind of didn't want to show those rock formations um, until I had gotten some of the grass and dirt down. I did apply dirt, so if you look in the kind of underneath this bridge, I glued dirt down that I just dug up from the backyard, and then I put the grass on top of the dirt, which gave a really nice texture. Um, Wondering if I really needed to do it since all the dirt got covered, but that's that. The bridges are kind of just sitting in place because, again, I'm going to pull them out to paint them. I still have the river left to do here down the middle. Um, I don't know. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this area in here. Probably make like a little village, maybe make a little water wheel mill, maybe right in here. Um, Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this space in here either. But the rest is kind of what it is. I kind of need to get trees and bushes up. But this is the steps I'm at. I was able to get a backdrop. My backdrop is right now is just a blue painted plywood. I'm going to need to learn to do some clouds, maybe add some clouds to it, maybe right in here where the bridge is, maybe some sort of landscape drawing in here. I'm not sure if I'll get that far yet. Those are way off in the future, but this is almost ready for a show. Um, Another cool thing I did that I was able to get finished a little bit. I'm not sure. Of course, when you make your own stuff, you're a little more critical of yourself. But this is a little bit sloppy in terms of this. But the lines that I put on here, I handmade these blocking gates so that in this red line and this yellow line, let's say the yellow line is a DC and this is DCC, this will block any train or locomotive from getting from one side to the other if somebody accidentally hits the switches over. So we don't cross over two different powers. So I've kind of built those and got those working and those completed, and those are kind of nice too. But there's where I am right now. There's the landscape, a landscape update. Pretty happy with how all this came out, my first time really laying grass. I did not do static grass because not sure how many of these. I think if I was going to do static grass and buy all that equipment, I'd want to kind of be doing a whole lot of landscapes with static grass, and I'm not seeing myself do many more of those in the future. So why buy an expensive piece of equipment when I'm not really going to use it that often? But um, you know, here's that portal. Um, so that's kind of the update. That's how these rocks kind of came out. I had a shorter video on showing some of them before, but now they look so much nicer with a little bit of green added to them. And kind of that's how I did. I used the acrylic wash technique to paint them, and when I used sculpt mold on the rocks so that I could actually put the texture on them. And there we are so far.